You've never had it so good. You've never had it so often.
So after an almost 5-year hiatus from the West End, I was really excited to see the new Andrew Lloyd Webber musical. I'm a really big fan of the Lord. Productions such as Phantom of the Opera and Jesus Christ Superstar always make it on my musical playlist. So along I went to the Aldwych Theatre. And I've got to say, the production didn't quite meet expectations. I'll start with the best thing about the show. Charlotte Spencer and Charlotte Blackridge proved a real breath of fresh air in the musical. They played Christine Keeler and Mandy Davies, and they were really fun, brought a whole wave of energy, and I've got to say, Charlotte Spencer's pert bum was the best part of the first act. Now, they were kind of lacking in the second act, which dragged on a little bit. The thing is with the production is that I was expecting a real swinging 60s sex and scandal production as advertised in the marketing. However, the show wasn't quite like that. We started off in Madame Tussauds or in the Blackpool Tower, and it was kind of dark and dank, and the set by Rob Powell, who also created the set of Matilda, was surprisingly low budget and dark again. It was a swinging black curtain that moved almost clunkily and had some really out of focus projections on them, and for me, I couldn't see my money on stage. Alexander Hanson proved an almost uninspiring Stephen Ward, and the show itself didn't quite go as far as explaining the true crisis that was happening. I didn't really understand as an audience member why it was such a scandal, which was a little bit of a problem. So Joanna Riding was definitely the best part of Act 2. She almost crawled out of the woodwork to provide a really punchy power ballad that really was a credit to Andrew Lloyd Webber's music there. I've got to say the rest of the music didn't leave a lasting impression in my mind, with lyricist Don Black not quite upping his game to an Andrew Lloyd Webber musical. The show was, in my opinion, okay, interesting, not a musical, more of a play with music. You go into the theatre not knowing what to expect, but I've got to say I was a little bit underwhelmed.